Hello. I'm going to talk about my lovely and growing collection of occult books because the occult's a really fascinating, interesting subject and it's very massive. So let's start off with some of my occult / witchy books. Okay, so I got the Books of Enoch. Some really nice person ordered that for me. It's one of my newer books, and I can't wait to read that. And here, I just saw Living Thelema, and I bought it. And I didn't know that it wasn't a Crowley book, which is why you should probably check things like authors. I just saw Thelema and jumped. And then I have a few Crowley books, a bunch of them actually. So the tarot cards that I can't even read because I don't know how. We have Jesus. Here we have the Book of the Law that someone kindly bought me. We have the Book of Lies that I haven't read yet. And the Book of Thoth, or Thoth, however you pronounce it, I don't know, which I haven't read yet. And Crowley Practice of Enochian Magic. Some people say Enochian, but I believe it's Enochian or Enochian. So I'm not trying to be a bitch and correct people or anything, because I could be wrong. Just like I don't know whether his name is pronounced Crowley or Crowley. I've heard it a bunch of different ways. Stick this little awesome book in there. And for what that book is, it's actually kind of pricey. It's like $7 or $8 for that little book that took me like 45 minutes to read. But it's so awesome. He was a really, really good writer. Like, he had quite a way with words. And he was very charismatic. Which is why he was able to form his own religion. Basically, Thelema. Which I do believe is Greek for love and will. Which basically meant if it's between consensual people, then it's fine. And do as thou will. I don't know. I just really like that. I know he did some fucked up things, really fucked up things. But he did have elements of himself that were pretty cool. And he's a big occult figure, so... Well, is it really a cult anymore, considering that he's so widely known now? Is it really a cult anymore? Because a cult, doesn't that mean like hidden knowledge? And this isn't really hidden anymore. So are people like Crowley and LaVey a cult anymore? I don't know. It's just still really cool. And someone also bought me the Greater and Lesser Keys of Solomon. Right here. Which is pretty cool. I was more interested in the Lesser Keys more than anything, because I'm just, I don't know why, but I'm just really drawn to that piece of literature. Which, actually, a different person, before that book came, bought me this. The Lesser Key of Solomon. Which is pretty cool. And, it's rumored to be cursed. It's rumored to kill the owner within 2 weeks of him possessing it, which is not true. I've had it for a long time and I'm not dead or planning my funeral. And I know a lot of people who have this book in their collection and have read it and used it, and they're very alive. So there's that bit of my occult collection that's new. Let's put this back. Of course, I have LaVey, The Devil's Notebook. This is actually the third book of his that I've read, and more than halfway through. Pretty cool book that somebody graciously got me. They got me all 4 or 5 of my LaVey books that I have, which I'll show you the other ones up here on my altar. Here are the rest of my LaVey books, which are on my altar for infernal things, and for Baphomet and Lucifer. I'll get into that later. Anyways, I have here the Satanic Bible, which is very good and informative. The Satanic Rituals, which is really fucking cool. My favorite one in there is called I forgot. Trying to find it. What it's called here. I also like the Law of the Trapezoid. It was really cool. Die Electrician Durchspiel? I don't know how to say it. And then before that there's let me see here. Das Tierdrama, which is very good. Really cool ritual about the animal of man and the man that's that of the animal, as I like to call it. It's really, really cool. Yeah, there's that. The Satanic Rituals, companion to the Satanic Bible, because a lot of the rites in here, rituals in here, call on Enochian keys and things of that nature that are actually referenced in the Satanic Bible, which I need to write down and memorize the Enochian keys, because I think that that's really cool stuff. Whoa, damn, I almost fell off my bed. And of course we have the Satanic Witch, which I haven't read yet. That'll be my next book after I finish up the Devil's Notebook. Yeah, there's that. Cool shit. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new books that have come within the past couple of months. Since February, actually, and it's fucking April now. 2 months, which is good. I like learning about this stuff. It's really neat. And kind of went on a little bit of a pause of reading for some reason, where things kind of halted. I have depression and stuff, so sometimes that doesn't exactly go over well. Yeah, those are my newer occult books, which I have to thank the lovely, beautiful people who bought them for me. Thank you all so much. I know that sometimes these books can be a little bit on the expensive side. Especially, I know that Libra O is expensive. That's one of the books that I actually really want, because it's because it's a Crowley book. I don't want to read it, but the ones that I found have cost like goddamn $80 or something for Libra O. Maybe you could tell me where I can get it for not $80 goddamn dollars, because I'm not rich by any means, and I don't want somebody spending no fucking $80 on a book. But anyways, there's my newer occult books. Oopsie. Okay, and here are some more of my occult books that I've had for a while. This paganism book, Higginbottom, I've had that for about 16, 17 years, and I haven't finished reading it for some reason, because I learned a lot of the information online, but I want to sit down and read the rest of this book sometime soon. I have this astrology book, which is upside down for some fucking reason. Let me fix it, because it's driving me crazy. I don't like my books being all out of whack. Which I'm working on cracking through this one. There we go. Decent ways through. And I have Tales of Norse Mythology, which is really, really cool. The Myth of the Eternal Return. I don't know exactly what it is, but it seems kind of occulty. So I bought it at a secondhand bookstore. From what I've read so far, it's kind of boring, but I'm hoping that it picks up. And Self-Realization. The Science of Self-Realization was a gift from a friend of mine. A couple of friends of mine. So, I will eventually finish reading that. And the tarot book that came with the first deck of tarot cards, and only deck of tarot cards I own. That, got like this kind of artwork on it. Shit, that's cool. I have to actually learn how to read these things and interpret them. And yeah. The other books on here are just, you know, stuff I'm in the process of reading. Which, yes, I'm reading the Bible, even though I don't really believe in Jehovah. I just like reading about religion and things like that. It's also historic. It's important to understand it. Yeah. So there you have it. It's my little, Here's my little collection of occult books and my stupid Jaeger bottle. Yee! Cool beans, man.